Hi everybody, welcome to marknosh.com. Today I want to show you a pizza recipe. So we're going to start off with the dough. Again, we're going to make it as simple and straightforward as we can. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to measure out our dough. So as I said, I'm really proud of my scale. I've had it years, it does all kinds of things for me. I'm working in grams again. I prefer grams. In this particular recipe we need 300 grams of flour, so in we go. You notice I don't need to sift my flour and things like that with this particular recipe. There's some recipes where I would sift flour, but it's actually very, very rare. You'll actually notice that about me. So that's 300 grams of flour in there. We know from our previous videos that yeast does not like salt. In this recipe we require 4 grams of salt. So we have a 5 gram scoop, that's roughly 4 grams. Don't be scared of salt. Be scared of a bus hitting you in heavy traffic, that's what you need to be scared of. So there we go, we'll just mix that in. I know I'm being a bit pedantic there and I shouldn't be. And that can go straight onto our mixer. Now, in this recipe, it calls for 170 millilitres of water. I use warm water, tepid water, because it gives the yeast just a little bit of a chance to go at things. So we need 4 grams of yeast. I have a 5 gram measure here. I should get myself a 4 gram. I'll tap it down. It's about 4 grams of yeast. That's plenty. That's all we need. We'll give that a little stir. And that's now on its way. The other thing that we need in this recipe is oil. I will use the cheapest possible ingredients that I can find on the market. But for pizza, I do like to use oil that's good quality, and I do like to use very, very good quality flour. I think it improves the flavour of the finished result. So the first thing we're going to do is we will gently add our water into the mixture. It's got the yeast dissolved already into it. So there we go. In this particular recipe we want 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which is 15 millimetres. I've got a 15 millimetre measure here, millilitre measure should I say. In we go. We'll just let that combine. We can turn up the speed now. Now again, we have many chefs who tell us that we need to beat our ingredients for a long time. I actually don't think we do that. The development of the gluten actually depends upon how long you let the dough sit. I can feel here that we've got quite a nice, lovely, moist dough here. I can just pick up the little bits that are in the bottom of the mixing bowl there, and that's what the dough should look like when you've finished. Something like that. Nothing excessive. Now, we can let that stand as it is in a nice ball. And after about an hour, that will be ready to use for a pizza. But I think the secret of a good pizza is letting it stand as long as you can. So I will probably let that dough stand there for 3 days to develop a lovely, beautiful layer. I hope this has helped you, and thank you.